Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of LJ Law, Family Law Channel. I am Bonnie Leonardo, your host. Today's question comes to us from Betty and she wants to know, do I have to agree to an annulment of my marriage? Before I get started with that question, I want to remind you that if you have questions about this particular topic or any other topic in family law, don't hesitate, go to vegasdivorcemeeting.com. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you to discuss your particular situation. So Betty's situation is this. Her husband wants an annulment of their divorce after 5 years. He is stating that the marriage was never consummated because he has some medical issues and he wants to get an annulment. Betty is opposed to an annulment and she wants a divorce. She wants to know, am I obligated to get an annulment because that is what he filed? The answer to this is no. You can go ahead and file an answer and a counterclaim for a divorce, even though your husband started the process for an annulment. Now, what's the differences between an annulment and a divorce? Okay, an annulment just what it does is that it declares the marriage invalid, as if the marriage never ever happened. A divorce recognizes that the marriage existed, but it ends the marriage. And so for Betty's husband to go ahead and win on the annulment complaint, he must prove the elements of annulment, such as fraud, such as, he was married or she was married before, they're related by blood, insanity, coercion, things like that. There are elements that must be proven for an annulment to take place. So Betty will then answer his complaint for annulment, put in her counterclaim, saying that she does not want an annulment. This is why, she should have a divorce and not an annulment. And then after everything has been filed with the court, we wait for the court to give us a hearing. At that hearing, the court will then make the decision based on whether or not the husband has met the elements for an annulment, on whether the court will issue a divorce or an annulment of this marriage. So that is what you can expect when someone files for annulment and you are not in agreement with the annulment. They must meet all the elements for an annulment. You can go ahead and respond to the complaint with your own counter motion, and then we let the judge decide if the elements for the annulment has been met. I hope this has answered this question. If you want to discuss it further, please go to vegasdivorcemeeting.com. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you to discuss this further. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you know somebody who can benefit from this information, please don't hesitate and share this video with them. And as always, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.